You are a highly trained naval officer with a master's and a PhD, I believe, in physics. Am I correct?
Yes, nuclear physics.
Nuclear physics. And I would not want to discuss nuclear physics with you, Admiral, I can assure you. But neither you, nor Bud McFarland, nor Oliver North, all bright people, graduate of the United States Naval Academy, an advanced degree in your case, had any substantive legal training whatsoever. Am I correct?
That's correct.
One party testimony really I have a hard time understanding, and you said that you could say that you were complying with the spirit and the letter of Boland because you knew in your heart that it didn't apply to you. Is that basically what you said?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. In all of the dealings that I had with you heretofore in committee, I believe you would agree with me that government must operate in good faith.
I agree.
And it is the trust that we put in each other in government that makes it work. You would agree with that?
I would agree with it.
And I would simply ask you if it didn't trouble you a bit, at least, to have to look people in the eye and say to them, I'm complying with the letter and the spirit of your law, because essentially you said to yourself the law doesn't apply. I mean, that really isn't dealing in good faith, is it, Admiral?
As I have testified before, I was clearly withholding information.
I have a clear picture of the President of the United States during this period. I think it might have been the weekend after you were fired, or I'm sorry, North was fired, you resigned. Walking out of the White House to board Marine One to go to Camp David, and somebody in the press yelling to him across the area, Mr. President, won't you tell us what has happened and who's involved and whose idea it was and all sorts. I remember the President standing in front of the cameras there, holding his hands up and shrugging his shoulders with a very plaintive look and saying, I wish somebody would tell me. I understand that you had great personal concern at that time, but I don't think anyone has ever doubted your personal courage. What I don't understand is why it took us so long to get to where we got yesterday. I want to know, as the National Security Advisor to the President of the United States, as one who did not feel he was acting as a criminal, as one who was carrying out the policies that he believed his Commander-in-Chief wanted, why, before you left your assignment, you did not say to the President, Mr. President, I may get in trouble about this, but I want you to know, and you may say, that what I did, you did not authorize me to do, and I take responsibility for it, and thus not have had the agony that we've had for the last 8 months, because I happen to believe your testimony. I believe you when you say you did not tell the President.
Senator, there is one thing that you said that you did not authorize me to do. There's never been any testimony by Admiral Poindexter that he was not authorized to do.
Well, I'll rephrase that,
that
Counsel. What I meant to say was that the President, you did this on your own, you authorized it, and you did not notify him, and you did it on your own based on what you perceived to be your general authority from the President, which is your testimony. Why wasn't that done, Admiral? That is something that baffles many people in America.